welcome everybody. And today I have a nice speed build for you. I think this is honestly one of the best houses I made so far. Maybe even the best, I don't know for sure, but it's a really cool one. Hi Narika, welcome. So as I was saying, it's a really cool building. It has an old classy vibe to it, but it's also really modern. Or I try to make it modern, at least. Hello, I'm doing fine. I'm happy I can show you this house now that it's done. How are you doing? By the way, this won't be a super long stream, and I hope you will like the house. But I think you will. If you've seen the picture already on the thumbnail, for example, then you know that I used orange and black because I think that's just a nice combination. It has a kind of Brooklyn house vibe or whatever, I don't know. That's just what I think when I see it. That's why I said it's a mixture of something classy and something modern. Thank you, Narika. That's very sweet. I mean, I hope this is also helpful if you want to make a house that has a kind of Brooklyn vibe. Then you can see how I did it here. And something important, this house is base game only. So I use no packs, anyone can download it and anyone can adjust it, I don't know, copy it, rebuild it, whatever you want. Because you don't need any packs for it. It's also quite big, so it has, I think it had 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Obviously you could make that 4 bedrooms if you want. You can choose. So at the top, as you see here, I placed this little old-fashioned window because, as I said, it has to look as if it's a renovated house. I like it when a house looks like in The Sims. It looks as if it's quite old but also renovated and modern. So that window is to make it look old. By the way, if you see me selecting non-base game items, that's just because in the beginning I still had to decide whether I would make it base game or not. But don't worry, it is base game, so you can download it. My gallery ID is Shining Silver Sim. By the way, if you're tired of watching and you already want to play with this house. Okay, so I use those windows because they fit in a Brooklyn kind of house. By the way, I say Brooklyn, but it's not like I exactly know what Brooklyn looks like, but if you search for Brooklyn houses, I think you get something like this. I know. I think you do, because those windows and the color of the walls really reminds me of that. Yeah, here I realized that the color of the roof is something you can just use as a floor. So I also did that. Then I doubted whether I should do smaller windows in the middle or not, but eventually I'll just keep it the same as I did before. This one looked too modern and too, I don't know, boring or something. So this could also have been an option, 2 windows instead of 3, but I don't know. I eventually chose 3 because why would you not use up all the space, you know? By the way, when I place these, I don't put them everywhere on the first floor. I could have done that, but I just chose to keep it this way, because otherwise they might have gone through the roof or something. Then I used an old-fashioned railway or whatever it's called. And those doors match with the windows. By the way, those windows and those doors are all from the Basegame updates. So if you're wondering where I got this from, that's just Basegame. I added a balcony, but you can't access the balcony, but that doesn't matter. It's just for decoration. And then I tried this, but eventually I've deleted them because they overlap with everything that's underneath. That's really annoying when you have wide pillars. There's not much you can do with them. I mean, there's probably a way, but I don't know how it works. So when you see it like this, it already looks really beautiful, I think. The thing with this house is just that it has a strong base. It already looks good without any details added to it. By the way, the room on the left is very big, but that's not a problem. That's just so you can make a very big living room. You can add a wall if you want. You can add a wall, or you can keep it this way, and you can place whatever you want in there. Okay, so I remember this part here. I really I had some trouble finding out what to do. I wanted to make a little terrace, and at first I thought I should add everything to the wall, so like this. But I'll completely delete this thing in a minute or something, because I tried something out and I didn't really like it. I mean, I did this. I don't know. It really looks quite bad, honestly. I had this idea in my head, but it really didn't work out. Yeah. So as you'll see, I'll delete this, but I'll keep the see-through roof idea in this build. You'll see what I've done. I won't tell you yet. It's actually quite funny how I still kept trying and trying to make it better, but it looked weird. It's too close to the building. So then I made this. I made more like a, I don't know what that is called, just a roofing, or just some place where there's a roof. I don't know what that is called. So in the back, this one, because I only like 2 of them, in the back this one is for putting plant boxes, so a little garden. So if you have a sim who likes gardening, then this is something for them. And then in the front, I'll use it as a sort of garage, sort of protection for your car. It's just where you put your car. You'll see I'll put a car there. If you're wondering how I'll put a car there, then you just have to keep looking. Okay, so downstairs, I think here the 2 big rooms are like bedrooms, and then the smaller ones are bathrooms, and that one room in the corner still was a bedroom. And then here you had a big living room, kitchen, and then the one next to the front door, the smaller one, can be a study. But I mean, you could also make that a dining room or whatever. I'm just giving options. You can even destroy everything inside, and just if you're thinking what the hell did she do, I want to change these walls, then you can still do that if you download it. If you want to, you can even send me what you did with it, and then I can make a post about it or something. I also, on Tumblr, I have a big Tumblr community where we all post no CC content. So that means that if you make Sims houses for the gallery, or just Sims, not houses per se, but Sims or houses, and you use nothing that you downloaded from sites, so you can use packs that you download, nothing that you downloaded from sites, then you can upload it to my Tumblr Sims for No CC community. You can also find the link to it on my Twitch profile. Or on my YouTube profile if you just go to my Tumblr. I think we're at 800 members or something like that, and then you can either find or upload something yourself. If you're like, I'm not saying there's something wrong with downloading stuff, but with all the mods, it can be a bit complicated if you want to find something to download in the gallery, because we don't all download the same thing, so that makes it more difficult. And I also don't like it when people pretend that they made something without using downloads, and they make you download it, and then it's like trash because they lied. So then your Sims are like half naked or something. So yeah, if you want to, you can join. I'll leave the link in the YouTube description, in the YouTube video as description. Okay, so here I realized that if you use this tree and you make it bigger, that it actually looks very cool. And it's so small, so it doesn't bump into anything. It doesn't, it's not that you go into your house and there's a bunch of leaves sticking through the walls. It's just, it has a very, it's very small, so it's not a wide tree. So that's a handy one if you want big trees next to your house. And then I was doubting whether to put one here, and in the end I actually did. But as you can see, first I wanted to test out. I was like, do I want to keep the sun shining on this house? Do I not want to keep the sun shining on this house? It was very difficult. But in the end I went for shadow and big tree because that really fitted the vibe. By the way, it's already in there. This house is already in the gallery. So my gallery name is Shining Silver Sim, as I said, but I think by now it already has a bunch of downloads, but I don't know for sure. By the way, if you follow me on the gallery, then it could be that you see a house which says watch speed build on my YouTube or whatever, but that could also mean that I like just made the house and I still have to upload my speed build because I make my houses public immediately when I finish them, because otherwise I would just forget. I didn't make the garden too chaotic, and I really liked it this way. I could have put a bunch of other plants and whatever there, but I'm very happy I didn't, because this way it turns out, I don't know, turned out really fine. There's also room for other things. If you have bags and you want to place your bike somewhere, for example, you can still do that. If you want to put your dog or cat stuff in the garden or in the house, you can do whatever you want. And inside it has a lot of empty rooms. Why did I say a lot of long? It has empty rooms, so you can decorate them however you like. I don't know if I will decorate this house and upload a decorated version, but I think not. I did that with a house that was also Basegame, but I think if I wanted to decorate this house, then my personal preference would be to use a lot of packs with it, and that wouldn't really be handy to upload it, because this is meant to be a Basegame house. And I really like that it turned out looking this good while actually being a Basegame house. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this might be my favorite house I ever made, and it's completely Basegame, which makes it really special. So I'm glad I pulled it off. I don't know if I'll add a lot more. I think this is like the last thing I add. And then I'll show you what it looks like at night too, because that's also really pretty. I'm also going to upload some pictures of it on Instagram and Tumblr, and on Pinterest, and then you can see what it looks like at night. So okay, so these were all the these were all the what do you call it? All the times of day or of night. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time.